SechiGG was unemployed until he wanted a job because he was too poor. He was going to Builders Club Pizzeria to take the job interview. There he saw a woman that gave him the job interview. At first, he was stressed because he didn't know how to solve it, but then he managed to complete the job application. The manager told him that his job will be the cashier. He knew that this day will come, so he was not stressed. This is it. His first customer has came. He asked her what would she want to eat, and she said a mushroom pizza. But then he pressed the wrong button. The customer was angry at him, and Sechi was scared because he almost lost his job. Anyways, Sechi was managed to keep the job, and he swore that he'll never make that mistake ever again. After the mistake that Sechi made, the manager told him to work at pizza boxes. At first, Sechi was doing a great job. But then he realized that nobody was sending pizza to him. So he decided to go see that the cooker was doing his job. As he expected that the cooker wasn't done his job, so Sechi decided to cook the pizza. He was putting the pizza in the oven until he saw the mess in the kitchen. Sechi picked up a pizza and threw it in the trash can. But something unfortunate happened. He went in the oven and started burning. The flames started to burn his hair, but hopefully he left from the oven. The fire was still on Sechi, and Sechi was panicking until he picked up a fire extinguisher. He putted out the fire and saved his life, but the pizzas from the oven were burned. "Is over," said Sechi. He prepared to accept his fate because of this incident. He putted out the fire from the pizzas before the pizzeria burned down, and then he was heading to the manager of the pizzeria with stress and sweat. The manager gave Sechi one last chance after what happened. He needed to work at supplies, said the manager. "Here we are," said Sechi after he entered in the supplies depot. All he needed to do was to order the boxes where the pizza ingredients were and put them in the truck. It sounded great and easy for Sechi. He knew how to order the boxes because all he needed to do was to press some buttons. And he was strong enough to put the boxes in the truck. After this process, he needed to drive the truck to the pizzeria. It was easy until Sechi realized that he never drove, so he panicked. He almost destroyed every house that was near him, and he almost killed a person by crushing his car. It was a disaster. A lot of money Sechi needed to pay because of this, and even the prison was waiting him. Unfortunately, Sechi crushed into someone's house, and a police officer caught him. "I'm going to jail," said Sechi with tears and disappointment. Here is where Sechi ended up. Because of this, Sechi considered that he's the issue, and he deserves where he is. It's been 2 days when Sechi got arrested. He already learned every part of the prison, so he made a plan to escape. His plan was to go to the power box and punch it until it breaks. There were some prisoners trying to do the same, but unfortunately they got caught. After that, Sechi was caught too. When he was locked up, he made another plan, but it was very risky. The plan was to use the sewer to escape. He opened up the sewer cover and he entered in the sewer. It was very smelly and disgusting, said Sechi after touching the green substance. He went until he saw a pit and he jumped in it. He didn't know where he was going, but it was the right path. "When it will end," said Sechi with disgust and nausea. After going forward, Sechi has reached the final part of the sewer. He was scared because he didn't know how stable were the pipes. After the pipes, Sechi was trying to find the ladder that he needed to escape from the sewer. "Finally," said Sechi after he saw the ladder. He climbed the ladder with hope that is the exit from the prison. After leaving the sewers, Sechi saw a car that he stole it to go to escape and to see his freedom. After the escape, Sechi decided to go back home to hide from the police. He said that he'll stay inside until the police will give up to find him. After 2 days, Sechi left from his house to go back to the pizzeria. When he arrived, he was very stressed and scared because of the incident, but he was going to find the manager. At first, nobody was working, so Sechi felt more confident. Before he was entering in the kitchen, the manager showed up. He said that Sechi was fired by doing these incidents. But Sechi didn't give up and he went back to the manager. He tried to convince the manager to give one last chance. The manager had mercy and gave Sechi one last chance, but Sechi gets permanently banned from the pizzeria if he does something wrong. The manager told Sechi to work at the delivery. He picked up every box and left the pizzeria to deliver them to their customers. He walked to their houses because he didn't want an incident again. This job was perfect for Sechi because every customer got everything they ordered. The happiness of the customers got Sechi into a good feeling, and he continued doing his job perfectly. Everything can be possible when it has a good ending.